Are you talking about that sculpture up there, the colorful one?
Seen what? Sorry?
That sculpture on top of the movie theater.
This sculpture is a friend of mine. What do you think?
Artwork?
It's art, you know.
Stairwell?
It's kinetic.
And it moves.
Made up two different
The most rewarding thing is to start a project with the most tentative idea, like a couple of chicken scratches, and then before you know it, you have this 5,000-pound rotating on the roof. So the first thing that happened is Molly took some photographs of the building itself. We did some studies thinking about what would make the building unique, and we were thinking about the marquee itself, which at the moment is rather unattractive. So we thought we'd put something on the marquee. And something that I've always held in my mind was this famous image by Tatlin, this absurd monument to the Third International. There was a giant sort of Eiffel Tower-like structure. And we thought, well, that would be nice on the marquee. But this was a little hard to make. So we did an intensely reduced version of it, which turned out to be something that looked like this.
The real challenge in building the maquette of the sculpture that will be installed on the roof of the Visual Arts Theatre were the two cylinders. The two revolving cylinders turn in different directions at different speeds. So the gearing had to be designed in such a way to be able to accomplish that, and that made this kind of a difficult model to build.
Milton Glaser has been involved in all aspects of design. He calls himself a designer because it gives him a wide scope within which to work. It's not a confining term. There are certain iconic things that he's done that people are all familiar with. For example, I Heart New York. Perhaps his best known poster is the rainbow poster for Bob Dylan. Redesigned actually for Juilliard. He designed restaurants, completely rebranded institutions. His work is ubiquitous. We see it in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different places. He's the best designer in America.
And I always held in my mind this memory of a very famous piece of sculpture, Tatlin's memorial to the Third International. And it existed only as an enormous model, and I've only seen it reproduced in hundreds of books about constructivist ideas. There was a giant structure, actually twice the height of the Eiffel Tower. And within it were contained office buildings that rotated and ramps that cars could go up to. Anyhow, it was one of these things that was doomed from the beginning. But I thought because it was so firmly fixed in my and other minds as an icon of modernism itself, a variation of that idea would be very interesting.
You ready to turn it on?
Unbelievable. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous.
One of a kind, right?
One of a kind.
It is pretty exciting,
it's
you know?
It's just like the model. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Just a little heavier.
Absolutely
just a little,
amazing.
Just
what
a little
job. What a job. It's going to be 2 stories tall, 10 feet in diameter. To get a kinetic sculpture of that size to turn smoothly and to operate correctly in all seasonal conditions is going to be a real challenge.
Kevin, you ready?
I absolutely can't wait. I've been waiting a long time to see this spin.
I can tell. You're very anxious.
Hit it. Spin it. Unbelievable. Good stuff.
What I did was a variation of the idea of the chatelaine to make an art historical reference. Some people may not see the relationships, others may, particularly if I tell them that's what I started with.
This is the installation of the Kinetic sculpture that Milton Glaser has designed. This has been in the makings for over a year. It's made from wonderful materials, stainless steel, it's powder coated. And I can't wait till Milton comes by and sees it.
Hoping is that in the intersection of that red, the blue, and the green, that something, when it's in motion, something will happen. Mad will happen. You can spin it.
Joe! The green! Turn the green!